Hello and welcome back to my channel. Mark here. I'm gonna show you on this here video that you're about to watch. I did a hive check on one of my hives there on Friday evening. I built a NUC box out of pallet wood. I've got that on this video. And then I've got me checking my hives up at the garden and telling you about them a little bit. And then I got you telling you about a split I did up here, and it's up here at my other bees, and then taking you and showing you my 2-frame NUC, the queen cups that's on there, and then I'm gonna show you how not to mark a queen in one of my hives back here, and then checking the honey super on the hive on the end right here if you can see it. And then now today I'm going to try to harvest a little bit of honey out of these hives and see if it's ready. So this is what this video is about. I hope you all enjoy it, and I want you all to watch it to the end and tell me what you think about it. And if you're there, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to get my channel to grow a little bit, and I can only do that from the support from you people that watch this thing. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I'm going to get in this hive right here. This is Friday evening after I got home from work, and I'm going to check this hive out. This is a new queen that I had put in here all about a month ago, and I want to see how this hive's doing. So you all come along with me and we'll check this hive out. But I want to see if she's laying eggs and how they're building up here. Okay, I'm gonna put this hive back together. I'll bring you up here and let you see the bees on here. But I am seeing eggs and brood in here. There's an active queen in here. I didn't get to see her. They are kind of contrary here, but this is about 7 o'clock in the evening, so I had to get into them when I could. So what I will do this weekend, I'm off till Wednesday because this is the 4th of July weekend, so I will probably get back into these and check them out better. But there is a queen in here and this hive is building up, so technically I wouldn't have to get back in here and check them. I didn't find no queen cups or supersedure cells, so I'd say these things are doing okay, but they are a little bit contrary here tonight. They want to fly out and meet me here. That's why I had to use a lot of smoke, but this hive is building up better than what I thought it was. So I will let you see these, and then there'll be more on this video. This is Friday evening, so I probably won't get this video out there until about Wednesday, but they look like they're doing good. But anyhow, you can see them here. Looks like we've got several bees here. For those of you that might be watching this video for the first time that aren't beekeepers, or you just find beekeeping interesting, this stuff right here is called propolis or propolis, whatever part of the country you're in and however you pronounce that. But this stuff right here is called propolis. And what that is, this is how the bees seal their hives up. And this hive here, I'm in a different hive here. They seem to make a lot of this. And this is their honey super. And if you can see down in there, you can see them working on the honey right there. And it looks like I've got about 4 frames that have honey in them. So I'm going to let them continue to work on this, but I just wanted to throw this little bit of information in there. This stuff right here is called propolis, or propolis, I mean. And this is really one of the best natural antibiotics that you can get if you want to chew on that. And it has a lot of antibiotic priorities to it. But anyway, I just wanted you all to see that, and you can see all of this on here. Some people would take this off here if you were into collecting that, and they would take that out and put it in a jar and put it in the freezer till they got a jar full of it, and people would take that and make medicines out of it. But that's what it is. It's a natural medicine. But what the bees use it for is to seal things up. And I will show you right here if I can. See that big crack right there? They're sealing that up with this. So I just wanted you all to see that. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of information. But anyhow, this is what I've been doing today after I got my lawnmower cleaned up. And I started building some NUC boxes. And what I did, I went out and found some pallets with pine boards on them. And I brought them in and I cut the boards off of them. And I started building me some NUC boxes here. But this beekeeping can be pretty self-sufficient if you have any kind of carpentry skills, you can go and build your own stuff for this. But what I've got here, I've got the floor right here of the hive, and then I've built the hive body right here, and then I've got the top board that goes on top of that when you put the bees in there. But all I've got left now is to build the roof for this thing, and then what I'll start doing, I'll take a pattern off of this one and I'll build me some more of these. But about the only thing I have to do and go and buy is the frames for these, and that's about all that I have to do for this here beekeeping. But anyhow, I just wanted you all to see this, and this is what I've been doing. But anyhow, this is it all put together. And like I said, I got to build the roof, and yes, there's a gap in here, but when I get the roof on it and I put some weight on that, that will set down right on top of that. And what it is I used a thin piece of plywood to make this top board for this, and that's why that's like that. But like I said, you can make your own stuff, and this beekeeping, it don't have to be real expensive if you're willing to put the work into it and go out and build the stuff. I like doing this, so that's why I do this. But anyhow, I just wanted you to see this. Right here's a split I made. There's a new queen in this box here. Right here's the split I made last week. I just got up here. This is the first I've seen them since I put them in this box the other day. We've got rain moving in here, so I'm not going to be able to get in these today. And I'm not going to get too close to these, but these bees are really working right here in my long hive. But right here you can see that's all the closer I'm going to get, but they really are working here today. Right there it is, all finished up. I just got done building the lid for it, and right there it is. All I got to do now is paint it. I'm going to look in this box right here and see if we've got any queen cups in here. I put this in here. I split these out probably a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to see if we've got any queen cups here and see if they're trying to make a queen or not. So you all can come along with me here. A couple right here, if you can see them, and I'll try to show you here. Got one right here, and we've got two right here. I'm just going to leave them and let them do what they're going to do, but I hope y'all could see that. Like I said, we've got one right there and two right down here. So they are in the process of making their own queen. And if they successfully raise this queen, that will be the second queen I've gotten out of here this year. But anyhow, I just wanted to check that and see how they were doing here. I don't know if you can see me, but I know you can hear me. But I'm going to get into this hive right here and show you why that I don't like marking queens very well. I'll show you what happened to a queen that I have in here. And you always want to watch when you mark these things that your pen, your marking pen, it don't have excess paint in it or on the tip of it when you're doing this. And I'll show you what I mean by that, because this is something that I did here. Oh, it happened about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and the last time I was in here, she was still alive and stuff. But if I can find her, I'll show you how I marked her. And this is how you don't want to get too much paint on one. It didn't take long finding her. If you can see her there, see how I marked her? I got that paint on her wings, and what happened was I didn't dry the tip of that pen off enough, and that's how I marked her. But now she seems to be doing okay here. This hive is building up, so, but right there you can see. That's why you always want to make sure when you're marking them that you've got that excess paint off of the tip of that pen. But she's a laying. There's cat brood and eggs and larvae in here. So I wanted you all to see this, and she was on the first frame there that I took out. While I've got you all out here, we'll go ahead and check this and see if we got any honey in here. I haven't been in this hive for a while either, but we'll see if we got any honey in this super right here. And this is a new queen from this year. This was my mean hive, and I went in and I had to mash the old queen that was in here, and I got a new queen in here, and now they seem to be pretty quiet now, so hopefully I think that fixed the problem we had here. I see some honey in here. I might have to put another super on this. I'll show y'all. But anyhow, you can see the honey in here. And no, they don't have all these frames filled up, but they're getting them filled up. I never seen the like of white clover as we've had this year around here. But they are making honey. I'll let them fill that out a little bit more, and then I'll put another super on here. I may even get some fall honey off these, hopefully. But right there they are. sorry you didn't get to catch all that. I took a super of honey off of here and I put this super back on. It's got 5 empty frames in it, and I'm going to let them start working on this. Okay, since I got you all on here and I've got my suit on, I'm going to check this hive right here. I haven't been into this hive for a while, so we're going to check it out and see how it's doing. This is a swarm that come from that hive up there where I took the honey off of just now. So I'm going to check this thing out and see how it's doing. I haven't been in here for a while. I've got an ant problem right here, so this is how I take care of it. That's how I get rid of the ants. But what I will do, I've got some diatomaceous earth up there. I will bring some of that down and put on that inner board. And I had an ant problem up here on the hill, and that's what I did, and I don't have the ant problem anymore. So that's how I get rid of them, and then I combat them with this thing right here if you've got one of them. But sometimes the struggle's real. I know the title of my channel is Struggling Beekeeper, and sometimes I feel like that. Okay, they're putting nectar in this, and this is all the closer I can get you because this isn't a very good place to film from. But if you can see that they're putting nectar in this, and they're getting that capped off right there. But around here this year we have had a abundance of white clover. And I've actually been mowing my yard about every 2 weeks to keep a white clover coming in, and that's what has helped these bees around here this year. And that's how I've been doing this. The only bad thing about down here is you don't have a good place to store your frames. So what I will do, I'll just put one in here so I can go ahead and finish checking this hive out. But the queen wasn't on this here frame right here. Now I got to find my hive tool, which right there is where I left it at. Okay, I've got a little bit of cap brood in this side, and they're capping this honey off. But what they're doing when these eggs hatch, they've been backfilling this with nectar, and that's what they're doing right here. You can see that little patch of brood right there, cap brood, but they're backfilling that with nectar. And like I said, this is a sister hive to the hive we just took the honey off of. Actually, this was the mean hive that I went in and mashed the original queen. And when these queens hatched out, I had 2 virgin queens hatch out, and the one swarmed out, and this was a swarm I caught right here behind you in the tree. Okay, I got capped brood here and capped honey, but what they're doing here on this one too, they're backfilling that with nectar. Okay, this is all nectar and capped honey. And I see a queen cup here. But it don't have no royal jelly in it. So I will go ahead and mash it. Same thing here. They've had cap brood here, but when it hatched out, they're backfilling it with nectar. Okay, we got cap brood. On both sides here. And then you got your honey band right around here. More nectar. And a few eggs. Storing the nectar up. Okay, they're working on this one. Filling it. These things are doing pretty good. What I'm going to do go ahead and take this frame, put back in on this side. And that's probably not the right way to do it, but that's what we're going to do here. I'll be right back. I need to go get a drink of water. Okay, I'm back. It's no joke when you get too hot. For anyone that has kept bees before or thinking about keeping bees, keep that in mind. You can get too hot from this. I had to go in and get some water and get cooled off a little bit. Completely full, or just about full on this side anyway. Let me show you if I can get this turned around without it falling out of here. You can see that. Got some drone brood in this one. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to do the best I can. Cap brood. You can see that. Okay, I'm going to end this video right here. I took some honey off up there, and I'm sorry y'all didn't get to see all that, but it was sort of nerve-wracking. Actually, I've had my bees for about 5 years now, and that's only the second time I think I've ever taken honey off of them, so I don't know a whole lot about it. There's still stuff I'm learning about that. And then you see me check my yellow hive up here. I'm standing down here in the shade right below it. But anyhow, I'm going to end this video here. I got in that yellow hive and looked at it. It seems to be doing good. And on the top board there, where I had the ants at, I put some diatomaceous earth on it, and that's how I take care of my ant problem. But anyhow, I'm going to get off here. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it was a long video, but this is over the course of 4 days, me filming here at home over the 4th of July holiday. So I'm going to get off here, and I will see y'all on the next one. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and may the good Lord bless y'all.